Ohio Trucking Association Driver Championships were held in June of 2012. All roads led to the Cleveland IX Center as drivers, officials, and volunteers made their way to the Ohio Truck Driving Championships, the first to be managed by OTA in 40 years. 178 drivers were registered to test their skills against the best professional truck drivers in Ohio. 30 transportation companies were represented during the two-day competition. Many of the companies donated equipment to be used by the contestants. Competition was finally ready to begin after months of preparation by the OTA staff and volunteers. Day 1 began with a general instruction session, followed by a written exam covering commercial motor vehicle history and laws, hazmat regulations, and first aid. Next, the Ohio State Highway Patrol presented a new program they have developed called Truck Shield, in which they instruct the trucking industry how to be alert for a variety of dangerous situations on the roads and how to contact the patrol directly to report these situations. A hearty lunch was served prior to the course description and overview session. As one might expect, the drivers seemed to enjoy the meal, including salad, burgers, and last but not least, desserts. Once fuel reserves had been replenished, it was back to work for the drivers. Mr. James Murphy, Fleet Safety Director for Walmart, described the obstacle course in detail.
The entire vehicle has to be within the confine of the line.
Drivers paid close attention to the layout and the rules for each of the 6 obstacles, and the difficulty of the task at hand was becoming clear. The degree of difficulty was even more apparent during the course walkthrough. Contestants were given a short period of time to walk through and scout each of the 2 courses. Mental notes were taken on the key components of each obstacle, but written notes, photos, pacing off distances, etc., were strictly prohibited.
All right, we're coming off the rear right turn corner here and setting up the straight line on this driver's side.
By early afternoon, driver thoughts were divided between course diagrams, rules, and the looming driving competition. But now, it was time for many of the drivers to focus on the pre-trip inspection phase of the competition. Names were called, rules were explained,
identify what it is, such as a defect on steer tire.
Contestants acknowledged their agreement to the rules.
If you like, I can give you a 1-minute warning. Would you like that, sir?
And the stopwatch began. Drivers were given anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes, depending on the class, to find 15 possible defects located anywhere in, on, and around the cab and trailer. Successful pre-trip inspections require a keen eye to pick up on safety hazards, a good memory so important steps are not missed during the inspection, and plenty of energy to cover a lot of ground in a short period of time. At precisely the correct time, inspections were halted and scores were tallied.
How'd it go?
Oh, good. Good.
Very good.
Great judges.
Day 2 of competition began early. As the sun rose over the IX Center, drivers and spectators arrived and prepared for an exciting day of competition. Driving competition started at 7 a.m. on 2 courses, while pre-trip inspections continued to take place in an enclosed area next to the driving courses. Family, friends, and co-workers had a great view of the action from the bleachers located at the end of the course. Competition was held for each of the 9 categories: step van, straight truck, 3-axle, 4-axle, 5-axle van, tank truck, flatbed, sleeper berth, and twin trailers.
He got a perfect score, 50 out of 50.
Truck after truck rolled across the courses throughout the morning and well into the afternoon. Officials kept a close eye on each obstacle as drivers maneuvered their vehicles through the challenging course. At the conclusion of the course, drivers exited their trucks, happy to have completed the competition.
Tough course. It was a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
The course is tough?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's my first year.
Okay.
So to me, it's tough.
As the last trucks made their way through the course, pre-trip inspections were concluding and judges were turning in the scores, all thoughts were redirected to the awards dinner. Drivers would finally be able to relax and, oh yes, the winners of the Ohio Trucking Association Truck Driving Championships would be announced. And the winners are Step Van, Andrew Tuck, FedEx Ground. Straight Truck, Louis Gaspar III, FedEx Express. 3-Axle, Martin Burkus Jr., FedEx Freight. 4-Axle, Paul Seville, UPS Freight. 5-Axle Van, Martin Markson, UPS Freight. Tank Truck, David White, USF Holland. Flatbed, Dale Reed, YRC Freight. Sleeper Berth, Scott Woodrum, FedEx Freight. Twin Trailers, Ronald Dunlap, Walmart Transportation. Our grand champion was Scott Woodrum from FedEx Freight. The team trophy went to Old Dominion Freight Lines. Rookie of the Year was Charles Hale of UPS Freight. And our sportsmanship trophy went to Tim Livingston of FedEx Ground. Congratulations to all Ohio Trucking Association Truck Driving Championship winners and to all those participating in the 2012 event.